You can see the highway right there behind me. I'm gonna guess 100 yards. You'll never believe what I've stumbled across. Look at all the beaver sign I'll be showing you. They've got that dammed up right there, going all the way up there, and then way back into that thick stuff. Let me walk right up here. Look at this trail right here. This is the trail I'm gonna be following most of the ways. I'm probably gonna stop this film 2 or 3 times until I can get up to the next spot to turn it back on. But this is what I want you to keep your eyes open for while we're walking. Look at there, what a castor mound. All the loose stuff, vegetation where they've been pulling it and gnawing on it. All right, I'm gonna head on up this way a little bit, so I'll stop it for now. All right, we're gonna follow it up through this little, I guess you call it offshoot or travel way. They're using it pretty good. It'd be a great place for a snare. If it was deep enough, a 330 would work good. But as we come out into the water, I'm just gonna stand right here and rotate around a little bit. There's a small castor mound. There's a large castor mound. Okay. There's a castor mound. There's an old one. There's one right there. And right here beside me, didn't even see this one. There's one right there. All right. I'm gonna move up to about right in there. I'll turn this thing back on after I get to the other end of that trail right there. I tell you what, I know I'd be putting me some snares in this trail right here. Let me cut over to the left. There's a small castor mound. There's a large castor mound. There's a large castor mound. They've been working all back in there. There's another large castor mound. It's hard to tell, but there's one right there. There's one right there. There's one over there. There's one right there. There's one right there. All right, I'm gonna keep going up this way. Be right back with you. All right, I've turned around. I'm looking back towards the highway where I came in. I'm maybe 200 yards now. Probably gonna wrap this little video up and march forward and see what I can find out up there. If I find anything interesting, I'll make a volume 2, I guess. So you guys just keep your eyes open. There's no telling what you'll find when you're out and about on your trap line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this kind of stuff, give me a like and share it with your friends. And as always, subscribe and watch all the stuff I get into. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot.